Have you ever noticed that there are different types of chopsticks?
So the Japanese chopsticks tend to be shorter, tend to be more pointed. Chinese chopsticks tend to be longer, but are not as pointy as the Japanese chopsticks. Koreans often use metal utensils.
This is Edward Wong, a cultural historian of Asia. He wrote the definitive book on chopsticks. Wong says people have been using chopsticks to eat since the 4th century BC. Since then, chopsticks have taken on various materials and shapes to adapt to different cultures. Here are his historical reasons why there are different styles of chopsticks.
Those are the collectibles.
Sharing food is at the core of Chinese dining, and that practice possibly began in the 10th century during the Song dynasty.
Chairs and the tables were introduced to China from West or Central Asia. And because of that, then you have like a raised table and you sit on the chairs, and gradually the Chinese began to share food.
As a result, their chopsticks are long, so people can reach dishes that are far away. And in extreme cases, like Chinese hot pot, long chopsticks help you reach into the soup without getting burned. Japanese chopsticks, on the other hand, are short because people don't share food.
They believe once I use chopsticks, my lips touch the chopsticks, so my spirit also attached to the chopsticks.
So usually everyone has their own pair of chopsticks.
Say if a husband or the father went to the war and the family members miss him, when they eat, they will get out his chopsticks.
Japanese people also place their chopsticks on the table differently.
The food is right in front of them, so they would transport the food kind of horizontally from the table or their bento box to their mouths.
And the reason why Japanese chopsticks are pointier?
Japanese eat more fish. So the more pointed chopsticks get the bones out of the meat.
In Korea, people use a lot of metal chopsticks. Wong says the origin could date back to the 7th century.
They believe that the silver chopstick can detect arsenic poisoning.
And that's why this maid is testing the food in this Korean TV drama. The ruling class during that time was often worried about being poisoned by their enemies. And eventually, metal chopsticks became a class symbol.
Most people in Korea, even though they are not able to afford silver chopsticks, they would like to have the metal ones.
The reason why Korean chopsticks are often flat?
It was because they want to save material.
And there's one other reason. Korean barbecue.
Well, I would say metals are, of course, more durable.
Wong says chopsticks have become a global story thanks to
takeout Chinese food, followed by the popularity of Japanese sushi.
And so today, we can find these 3 types of chopsticks anywhere.